Hey, what's up everyone? It's Luna here, back with some more scary shit today. Got another one of those scary stories for you guys because you guys seem to like these a lot. But anyway, today's video is about a certain person that I actually don't even know. I only know their first name. I'm not going to say his real name, but we can call him Nate, okay? His name is Nate in this video. And I've only met Nate one time, and when I met Nate, it was around a year and a half ago, and I never want to meet him again because he scared the living fuck out of me, and you're going to hear why in a sec. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's story. Leave a like if you do enjoy, and here it is. So this started as a very awesome night, okay? I just started talking to this kid around this time. He was a very good friend, and I still keep in contact with this kid to this day. He's a very good friend of mine still. And I went to his house this night, okay? And I showed up, and immediately there was this one other guy there who I've never met before. His name was Nate. Well, his name wasn't actually Nate, but like I said in the beginning, let's give him that name, okay? So Nate, he was a little bit weird, but he wasn't like a bad kid or anything, at least I didn't think so. He, shook my hand, told me his name, said what's up, and he was fairly nice to me. And as we got into the night, I kind of realized that he was one of those people that says things without thinking, and then you go back and think about what that person just said, and you're like, that was a little bit cringy of them to say, but I wasn't going to judge him over it. It's kind of stupid to judge someone for something like that. And we just went on with the night, okay? And he was kind of bragging here and there about his girlfriend and how he's texting like 4 different girls at once. I didn't really give a fuck because I could care less at how fast you can type to 4 different people at once. But I was just, hearing him out. And I came to the realization that he was basically cheating on his girlfriend during this night. Like, he was texting all these different girls and saying all these different things to them, and then texting his girlfriend and saying that he loved her. And it's just like, I don't know, kind of fucked up, but I didn't say anything. But anyway, it started getting late and everyone was getting tired, and I'm usually the last person to fall asleep at someone's house. Like, if I'm staying at someone else's house, I just don't get tired very easily. And Nate decided that he wanted to take the guest room for the night, even though I wanted that room because it was super nice and had a comfy bed in it. But he wanted to sleep in that room by himself, and I was going to stay in my friend's room with him. So my friend gets the bed, and I'm laying on the floor with a pillow and a blanket just on my phone watching shows because I was just bored and I knew I wouldn't fall asleep for a little bit. And I'm sitting there watching shows, and like a good hour goes by, and I'm like, okay, I should probably go to sleep because if I don't wake up somewhat early with them, I'm going to feel like a dick just waking up really late at someone else's house. And I try and sleep for like 30 minutes. Can't fall asleep. So I get back on my phone and I'm just going through YouTube, watching videos, just trying to kill time and, get tired. And I just couldn't get tired. I was so fucking awake that I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have to sit here all night and not sleep. Like, fuck. So it gets to be about 4 in the morning and I'm just sitting there like on my phone. My phone's getting close to dying. And I actually end up getting tired. And I'm like, great. Get to know that I start getting kind of sleepy around 4. That's sweet. But I just thought to myself, I'm like, my friends probably won't wake up till like 9 or 10:30. I'll probably be able to get some sleep in. I'll sleep for like 5 hours, right? And I end up falling asleep, which is awesome for once. Like 4 in the morning's early for me. At least at my house. At this place, I was going to be waking up a little early, so not really. But I fall asleep, and I wake up literally 25 minutes later to the sound of a giant bang. And no joke, sounded like someone was trying to break into the house, right? So I'm sitting there freaked out because I just woke up to that sound. And I hear my friend's mom in the other room yelling because she didn't know what it was either. And I woke my friend up. I'm like, dude, you hear that? He's like, what? And I was like, you seriously didn't just hear that? He's like, nah, what the fuck? I was like, there was just a huge bang in your house. And he's like, all right, hold up. And he gets up, peeks out of the door and looks at his mom. His mom was sitting there too, like with her head out of the door because she was afraid. And my friend just walks over to his closet and grabs a baseball bat just in case it was someone in the house. And he goes out and he goes over to the guest room to check on his friend. And while he's walking over there, I'm following him, even though I was kind of freaked out. I'm not going to lie. I'm a pretty big pussy when it would come to stuff like this, but I was sticking behind him. But we heard like 3 more bangs, and we realized that it was coming from the guest room door, and we walked over there, and we just saw like multiple holes in the door, and we're like, okay, it's not an intruder, it's this fucking kid. So my friend drops the bat, opens the door, and just this kid, dude, he's beating the shit out of everything in the room, having like a fucking mental breakdown. And my friend runs over to him and tries to like stop his hands from moving, and he's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck's wrong? And this kid just won't talk, like he's completely drowning him out, just continuing to hit shit in the room. Keep in mind, not his room. It was my friend's parents' guest room, and he was just beating the fuck out of everything inside of it, destroying random people's shit. But anyway, my friend couldn't find out what was going on with him, so he ran into his parents' room and got his dad, and him and his dad like literally forced this kid all the way down the stairs to the front door. And apparently when they walked by the kitchen, I didn't see this because I was scared shitless. I didn't want to go downstairs. But when they walked by the kitchen, he walked over to like where the kitchen shit was, like where the knives and silverware was, and he tried to open the drawer. So I have no idea if this kid was trying to grab a knife or like do something really, really fucked up, but they got him out the door and they locked him out, and they ended up calling for his parents. The parents didn't answer, and he just ended up dipping, just like walking away. Just casually walks away while having a mental breakdown. And luckily this kid lives like 2 blocks away, so he ended up just walking back to his house. But still, dude, like fucking weird shit. Scared the fuck out of me. And the next day, my friend woke up to a call from him, like just completely apologizing. He said that he had a blackout. He had no idea, like he can't remember anything. And I guess the reason was his fucking girlfriend dumped him. Oh, that wasn't coming. Like, fuck's sakes, dude, what do you expect if you're texting all these other girls and shit? Obviously, she's gonna find out eventually, and that's what happened, and he got dumped that night, and he had a fucking breakdown and beat the shit out of a bunch of stuff in my friend's guest room, while scaring the living shit out of everyone in the process. Like, I was pretty terrified. But I guess in the end, everything ended up being okay. I mean, not really, because there was a bunch of fucking damage to my friend's parents' room. We had to pay for that too, by the way. I didn't have to, but I chipped in a little bit because I felt fucking horrible. But, yeah. Don't really see too much of Nate anymore. I don't know what he's up to. Maybe he's on to bigger and better things. We can only hope for Nate. We can only hope. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video / story. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you guys out tomorrow. Peace.
I'll be fresh to death, you be dressed to get shitted on. She think that I'm Mr. Right, but I think I'm committed wrong. Girl look like a Leah, but she one of a million. Y'all keep it 100, I'm 1,000 like a kiloton. Just look at